kicker typically allows no returns. Kenny McIntosh is deep with the Dogs just in case. It's a high kick, and that's McIntosh stepping up at the 6. And good coverage as the Wolverines knock him down near the 20-yard line.
Of this defense emotionally.
On 2nd and 1, do they take a risk here? Looking to throw, easy access, and that's A.D. Mitchell, the freshman wide receiver, a first down to the 45.
That's a run-pass option.
He in practice here with a fever, but he's okay, and this is the regular 5 that they practice with for 14 practices. Bennett under pressure, delivers downfield. It's Brock Bowers who goes high to make the catch, and the Dogs are threatening in the red zone.
Now this is the challenge with these 2 tight ends off to your left with Michigan.
White smashes forward, and he'll get a 1st and goal, barely at the 9-yard line before Josh Rosh got him down.
You know, for fans at home, you wonder why are they moving around.
30, key safety for the Wolverines is in there. On 1st and goal, Bennett to Bowers, and Brock Bowers scores, and Georgia draws first blood. And the freshman tight end plays a huge part in that opening possession. 3 catches.
And hesitation, not letting Hutchinson and that defensive pressure get to him. That time, just a mental error by Brad Hawkins, not seeing Bowers go out to the flat.
High snap, gotten down nicely by Jake Camarda.
This offense for Josh Gaddis operates.
Jordan Davis, Outland Trophy winner, who weighs about 360, right across from Vestardis, and now McNamara escapes pressure. Very effective scrambler, straight up the field, and dives for a first down to the 38.
Watch him recognize the linebackers to get into man. It's 2nd and 5.
Donovan Edwards, part of that tailback stable, runs right over Scene. First down, Wolverines near midfield. In the game, split wide to the left here. 3 receivers bunched to the right. McNamara has time off the hands of Luke Schoonmaker, one of the Michigan tight ends. It was tipped at the line.
Yeah, Nolan Smith got his hand on it. They tried it. One empty. Ball's got to be out fast.
Dogs bring some pressure. McNamara gets it out. It's incomplete. Hurried just enough that Eric All couldn't collect it. And the Wolverines turn it over on downs. And Smart with a big running chest bump of his guys on the far side.
Yeah, just.
And last second adjustments as the play clock winds down. And they give it to Cook, who makes a cut. In the clear. James Cook inside the 30. Finishing up his career in the same building as his big brother Dalvin did against the Wolverines in the Orange Bowl.
Watching
the game now, White back in here on 3rd and 1. He takes the pitch, and the Wolverines stop him, but not before he's got a first down back in the red zone.
They went with a kind of a sugar huddle, a quick huddle there to try to get Michigan out of position, and it actually worked.
Mix and match is working very well. McIntosh is going to throw it. Lobs to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Mitchell. Georgia trickery. 2 possessions, 2 scores.
Tell you something, man. The sell by Kenny McIntosh. And
Freshman from Texas catches his 3rd touchdown. Wolverines had a halfback pass for a touchdown in their conference championship game by Donovan Edwards. It's the Dogs who answer urgency, down 2 scores. Corum is the back. Blitz, ball out, catch made, and the first down.
That's a
Jalen Baldwin.
Watch this pressure, Chris, on Cade McNamara. To McNamara's face.
As Corum motions back in on 3rd and 16. He's got the football, but he can't escape Nakobe Dean. And the All-American linebacker gets the Dogs defense off the field. What a play.
When Nakobe Dean fouled.
You fake it to him, and it's a slant, and the catch is made. And that is an impact play by George Pickens. They've got a first down. Good coverage, or tight coverage by Turner.
It really was
territory. Less than a yard on 3rd down. And McIntosh avoids traffic in the backfield. Hill wrestles him down, but it is a first down.
Yeah, Josh Ross trying to get downhill on a nice blitz, but he picks the gap at 2nd and 4 and 3rd and 2 tonight and have a balanced attack.
So Hawkins back in the game. Bennett play action on first down. Shows his scrambling ability. Escapes and weaves his way for a big gain down to the 26-yard line. Stetson Bennett is shifty in space, isn't he?
Well, yeah. For all the Georgia fans that question the decision by Kirby and Todd walked up, are they just showing and dropping, or are they going to bring it?
They bring it, but the ball's out quickly. Bobbled and incomplete. Trying to get the ball to Fitzpatrick again. Couldn't hold on. And here comes the field goal team.
Yeah,
This is from 47. And it will get inside that left upright. So Georgia moves at 49 yards. And
3rd and 1.
Haskins, and he does get the first down. Cade with 5 completions, Kirk, but just for 22 yards. Haven't been able to. Dogs bring some pressure. McNamara launching downfield, and it's caught by Roman Wilson. A first downfield shot for the Wolverines, and they're in the red zone. Beat Kendrick. Can they get 7 in the red zone? They fake the reverse, and he's swarmed by Dean. It took too long to develop number 17 in the game.
You always have to be aware, especially in the red zone, after Georgia was throwing the ball against the secondary.
3rd and 16, play clock at 2. That time only a 3-man rush. It's a quick pass to Eric All, the tight end, but way short of the first down. Georgia's been a good field goal block team, but Moody gets the ball up very quickly and knocks it through. 57-yard drive. The guy's eyeballing number 19.
Look at Hutchinson moving inside.
Bennett has protection and launches downfield. It's caught by Cook, and he's wrestled down at the 15. The Miami native makes a huge play.
Anybody knows when you move Cook out there, if
Wolverines cannot afford to allow another touchdown on this possession. Bennett across the middle, and the catch is made underneath by McConkey. Does not have first down yardage and make it pay off. And Bennett has done that so far tonight. That 3rd and 3 deep shot. But Lesney from 28. And the Dogs answer the Wolverines field goal and stretch the lead back to 17. 3 is the passer. He's excellent in coverage, a do-it-all linebacker. 3rd and 8. McNamara under heavy pressure escapes, but dropped at the line of scrimmage by Nolan Smith. And that offensive line is getting whipped.
they're bringing the backers.
That would have been a crushing blow. Wolverines, a block punt right there. As it is, Bennett has 2:14 to work with here to add to this lead before halftime. Look at McIntosh showing the muscle, the leg drive, pushing Wolverines back with the help of Big Warren Erickson.
Quickly finding matchups. It's been a really good first half for the Georgia offense.
Bennett backpedals, scrambles, heaves downfield. It's caught. Jermaine Burton scores. And Stetson Bennett can do no wrong tonight in Miami. What a turnabout from the SEC championship game. A 57-yard strike.
He was running with him. I don't know if he lost the ball or what it might have been, but he stopped.
And Georgia builds a 24-point lead. Forced up in Jacksonville. So a minute 38. And McNamara creates something here to make this deficit less imposing. 4-man rush. Ball is out, and it's intercepted. From bad to worse. Darian Kendrick going backwards to midfield after the pick. But the Dogs with their first takeaway and a chance to add to the lead.
Jim Harbaugh wants pass interference. That's what he's frustrated about.
I call it a timeout. That's what they're not doing. And now in this 3rd and 2 play, they get it with White, but tick, tick, tick down.
He's right next to
12 seconds to go. You restart the clock, and this is going to be the final play of the half. Bennett just throws it away. It bounces, and that's it. So a lot went right for Georgia. That was their only empty possession of the half. A little bit puzzling, but
Packers are getting downhill on him.
McNamara to Haskins, who goes up and makes a nice catch and is wrestled down about 2 yards short of the marker. Holly?
Well, for Georgia, just keep playing.
Sounds like what a coach would say, down by 24, but his team faces 3rd and long in the first series, and a catch made. That's Eric All, the big tight end, and it's a first down in midfield. There's a flag down.
Yeah, he's got a free play there. He comes up with it.
21-yard gain. Bobbled snap by McNamara, but Haskins has room, and he barrels for Michigan's best running play tonight. So a positive start to the 3rd quarter. They're down to the Georgia 31.
And again, here they come.
Certainly showing blitz. A lot of pointing on both sides. McCarthy stands and delivers across the middle, and that's all. He's made 2 big catches on 3rd downs in this drive, and the Wolverines are in the red zone.
Love.
McNamara launching for the end zone, a jump ball, and it's his 2nd interception from Darian Kendrick. He was looking for Baldwin, he kind of broke it away, and Kendrick says, thank you very much.
You know, Chris, we saw earlier in the first half, Michigan's defensive back, Vincent Gray, stop. Now we see a receiver, Baldwin, stop, doesn't locate the football.
Dogs have 3rd and 8 here, a 2-back look. Bennett scrambling, chased by Ojabo, heaves it downfield. That was a risky throw. Protecting a big lead is 4th down. He got away with one.
There it is. I mean,
players. Georgia's done a spectacular job of smothering those guys tonight. Corum could not, and lost the ball. It's on the ground, and the Bulldogs have it. So 2 interceptions and now a fumble. Devontae Wyatt is on it for Georgia.
Well, there was a hole there. Michigan's only hope is that he was potentially down before the ball came out. But
the Wolverines defense lately, but is it far too late? Bennett gets it out. McIntosh weaves his way for a first down. The backs have been dangerous all year, tonight included.
Yeah, great block.
Dutch Light Cook from this area, comes from Fort Lauderdale, just up the road. And they pitch it back to White, and Zeus knocked down by Gray, but it's about a 10-yard gain.
So you deal with James Cook, and you got Kenny McIntosh in that backfield, and then they go back to the rock.
White, that's just like a running play. They get the ball quickly on the edge, and the Wolverines give chase, but another big gain of 9.
Another example of going to the flat, it's almost like a handoff, and then all that room to run.
And now White barrels for a first down to the 16. Mom right there. He is certainly a good enough athlete to put his team in the championship game. There's a downfield throw from McConkey, just out of his reach, covered by DJ Turner.
The greatest,
22.
Chris, the greatest engulfed him. Says a lot about how he's wired.
But Lusney will miss this one. It made his first 2. That one slides wide left from 46. So, show and blitz. Edwards motions back in. They rush only 4. Ball out over the middle. And the catch is made by All, the tight end. He's been really their biggest weapon in the pass game tonight. He's got a first down in Dogs territory.
Well, usually you see a blitz, but instead...
Spins away from pressure, chased, and just before crossing the line, launches it incomplete, and out of bounds. See the athleticism to escape the rush, but it's 4th and 6 now. To the right, has a cushion. McCarthy looking to the left, and delivers a throw over the head of Sandristil. Would have been a tough, tricky throw. Couldn't make it, and a turnover on downs.
Position the entire night.
Play action on third down. Bennett eludes the pressure and tries to scamper for a first down and weaves his way past the marker into Wolverine territory.
Chris Hinton.
And mentally, psychologically, on this third and short play, Dogs need one. Bennett looking to throw forward under pressure. Hammered, but he lofts it out to Cook, who collects it and sprints for a touchdown. What a homecoming night for James Cook. His first game back in Miami, he's done a lot, and now he scored a touchdown from 39 yards out.
And they got him one-on-one again in the linebacker, Junior Colson. Design play to get Cook matched up again against the backer for the touchdown.
Now Cook came in inspired.
And Georgia's been able to bring in players that right away are kind of turnkey, especially the skill spots.
Dorothy gets the throw out. Here is a five-star recruit on the Michigan side. Completion to Johnson. Season, it was a question. We knew the front seven was great. They had to replace 4 secondary starters to the NFL.
Yeah.
And swarming in there for the sack is Trayvon Walker. Oh, excuse me, he escaped. I think he had him in the grass, but he suddenly got free as a flag at the end of the play.
Yeah, he got out of there.
Arthur got loose. Walker thought he had him.
Yeah,
I did too.
And I think Georgia's defense was with you.
The result of the play was a line the game was made. After the play was over, personal foul, illegal blindside block. Number 2, offense, 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot. It'll still be 1st and 10.
It's a result of that frustration. It's been very, very disappointing night for Corum, and he just takes it out on Jackson. He cannot.
Battle between those two. Because with his skill set, it opens up the playbook so much more. It's nothing against Cade McNamara. Anybody who's watched Michigan this year.
3rd and 10. McCarthy launches, and a diving catch as a flag comes out by Donovan Edwards, who got deep. And that'll stand. It'll be a penalty. Substitutions here on 3rd and goal. Kind of a lighter package. They bring pressure. McCarthy on the move, trying to make something happen with his legs. Now just fires into heavy traffic. It bounced off the hands of Wilson, and all had a chance to make a play, but it's 4th down.
To become a more complete linebacker, and obviously it's paid off.
And they find the end zone on 4th down. Edwards takes the backwards pass, and nowhere to run. It was Dan Jackson there making a play, and there's some jawing going on as once again the Wolverines turn it over on downs and are kept out of the end zone. 7 minutes to play.
He's smart. Now here he is.
But Holly, this wasn't an automatic decision.
No,
he didn't think with his heart as much as it meant. He did his homework.
Holly, he was going to go to Louisiana. He's like, hey, if you're going to hold a scholarship, like, let me think about this.
Yeah, it will be on ABC and ESPN Plus. Part of our 4 games and 11 nights, which is a blast. Corum takes a huge shot, and the ball is knocked loose by Chaz Chambliss. Wow. Backups are in the game, but still playing hard.
Yep.
Here's Scott Campbell's
result
verdict.
of the play is an incomplete pass, personal foul, targeting, defense, using the crown of the helmet, 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic, 1st down.
Chambliss very much a role player, won't be able to participate in the first half of the championship game, and you're right.
And he brings him back, gets it to overtime, and eventually wins it.
McCarthy has a man wide open, and it's caught by Andrell Anthony, freshman to freshman, and finally, Wolverines find the end zone tonight. McCarthy's shown something and coming in a lost cause here. 35-yard touchdown.
Well, that'll drive Kirby Smart crazy. They brought a blitz, and the safety ends up getting out of position, but give Michigan credit for still fighting. And
going for 2 here. Does the book say when you're down 35, you go for 2? Now some trickery. Henning on the end around, and he scores. Corum out there block. It was a good-looking two-point play for the Wolverines. We'll check the touchdown pass to Anthony. Yard game, but it's been lots of misery and heartbreak inflicted on Georgia by Alabama. Not just that game. And busting loose. It's a big run for Elijah Edwards, the fifth tailback to carry the ball tonight. I said it's a deep running back room. This guy can play.
Tonight, two most important games.
McConkey on the end around, lowers his head, lost the ball but was down before fumbling. Of course, clearly the two best teams in the conference, A&M.
They know each other, from working together, but just studying so much film of each other this year.
And Bill O'Brien, who calls the place, of course, for the Crimson Tide, basically just ignored the running game, didn't try except maybe to keep Georgia honest a little bit, but it was all Bennett going the whole distance. No kneel down. They hand it off to Kendall Milton. Well, to paraphrase the classic song penned by Willie Nelson, Georgia the whole night through, manhandling Michigan, dominating them from start to finish, and booking that revenge tour matchup, they hope, with Alabama in Indy. For Michigan, a deflate again to a superb season for Jim Harbaugh. Aiden Hutchinson off the Sunday stardom along with so many of these Michigan veterans on defense. 97 didn't get near 13 except the post-game handshake.
That's it. Georgia had a heck of a plan for not just Aiden Hutchinson, but for this Michigan defense. Keep saying Todd Monken's name, but